Hey, Tosin Abasi here with Animals as Leaders, and I'm going to be showing you some examples of my music. This first lesson is going to be based off of the song Somnariun. It's kind of, it was written as an etude for me to practice some hybrid picking. So I think it has some really cool lines in it based off of the way I'm going about playing. And there's also some good harmony in there. So hope you guys enjoy it. Basically what I've done with this song is taken what would be static chords, and I'm playing individual lines through each chord, weaving them together using hybrid picking, which is almost like playing classical guitar, but instead of using your open hand entirely, you hold the pick and use your remaining 3 fingers to pick notes. And the song actually starts off with an A flat major 7 chord. And what I did is kind of took different voicings of that chord and I made a line out of it. So that's all A flat major there. From there, it goes to a B major chord, to an E major 9 chord, and then I have like a C7 sus4, and then I kind of do this cool ascending A flat major 7 triad, but it has an augmented 5th in it, so it sounds like this. And then from there I just descend D minor scale. So like I said, with this technique, your pick performs the role that your thumb would normally perform in a traditional classical style. And then what happens is you actually have to use your pinky to fill out the rest of the playing. So here's kind of what it looks like. So the way you disperse your fingers is usually the top 3 strings. Your middle finger would do like the G string, your ring finger will do the B string, your pinky does the high E, and your pick can take care of all the bass notes. And you can kind of move it in groups like this throughout the strings. So rhythmically, this song is basically in 4/4. I like to count in 1/8 notes just because of the phrasing that I'm doing, but you've got So that measure is actually in 3, and it's right before the ascending augmented triad. And then it continues in 4. So basically you just have one measure of 3/4 right before that ascending part. Here's the measure of 3. In this next part of the song, I took the same idea, but I shifted it from A major to A minor, which is kind of a neat way to expand on your compositions using the same motif, but changing the tonality of it. This section is actually 2 bars of 4/4 followed by 1 measure of 2/4. And then here's the measure of 2/4. So this is basically an A minor 7th chord, but I have some interesting intervals. The melody kind of starts on the flat 7, goes down to the flat 6. So you kind of get this voicing. Like that. And I'm also utilizing the open B string. So, you know, there's a bit of tension there, and you get fretted notes as well as open strings. Makes it a bit more texturally interesting. And then I end it with this voicing for A sus2. And this next section, this is what I kind of consider the hook of the song, or it's pretty thematic. It kind of loops quite a few times. We have this sort of this line that's going like this. So harmonically, we have these major 9 voicings that I'm only using 3 notes to do, and they're pretty spread out. The first one is, and then, you know, I just move the same shape down to the 7th fret to get the B major 9. And then the resolving chord is actually A flat minor major 7. But I do the same 3-note voicing, and you kind of alleviate some of the tension there. But yeah. And the B string, the open B string, is ringing out through all these. So the open B string, when you get to the resolving chord, actually becomes C flat, I guess, or the minor 3rd of that chord. Rhythmically, the way I think about this phrase is like this. Da 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 1. We like to do that a lot, you know, having a heavy implied quarter note pulse against maybe an 8th note odd metered phrase. So you have. You encounter a bit of displacement in the phrase. There's a group of 4 notes that descend, so you have da 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 da, and the first time through they start on the upbeat, ba da 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 da. And the second time around, those same 4 notes happen on a downbeat, so you have ba da 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 ba da da da, or 1 2 3 4. So it's kind of like a anomaly of playing this phrase against the quarter note, or just in the syncopation it actually happens, which is another thing that occurs a lot in my riffs. I like to do it.